Hi, Hongyan, Daphne here. Sorry not to have got your essay back to you before now. Hope you're well, managing to stay safe in this lockdown, and yeah, hope you're doing okay. This is a really nice letter. Just a few things that immediately I notice here. So it's a letter to your neighbour. This is what I would describe as neutral, informal. Um, which you've got the tone of it beautifully. It's a really lovely letter. But because of this, I would not put yours sincerely, especially if you start with Hi Sophie, because that suggests you know the person. So I think you have to have best regards, or just simply regards. Okay, very important to make sure that this matches up with this. Okay, so they should be like they should match each other. Okay, so hi, I'm writing to express my concern about the increasing noise from the barking dog you adopted recently. Good. Newborn puppy, especially the husky breed. Now we will put husky capital H because it is a breed, and that would come before this. It's like an adjective to describe the breed, especially the husky breed. It's very adorable. Now we don't usually use very with adorable. Adorable is an extreme adjective, so you would normally say really adorable or completely. This is to do with the correct collocation. So those two match up with this. So really adorable, but it's always troublesome and sometimes barks incessantly. Since the recent excessive barking from your house is very disturbing and is clearly heard inside my property, my husband, working from home, could not concentrate on his work during the day. Okay. Now, this is a really lovely sentence, but it's a very complicated sentence because you've got this key word here, since. You have to use the present perfect. So since indicates present perfect. So my husband has not been able, okay, to concentrate. He has not been able to concentrate on his work during the day. Okay, so just remember that. That is really, really important. Okay, so this is the, sorry, I won't put it in yellow because that will just confuse you actually. Let's put it in pink. Then you know that it's not a correction. It's like, watch out for the grammar there. And moreover, I've always had sleep issues, good, and I can't, so not could not, I can't, literally present tense. I can't get to sleep. And use the contraction. Yeah, use the short form because it's informal, because of this noise. In fact, we once owned a dog and encountered the same issues, encountered the same issues. It might be a good idea to get, not that getting, to get your dog professionally trained, since trainers are able to make it calm down and behave well. Good. If you're interested in this, I would recommend you my friend who is a licensed dog trainer. Lovely conditional there, very good. However, you as a great neighbour might already be aware of this, and I'm reassured you would solve this issue properly. Okay, maybe I hope to see you soon. Otherwise, that is absolutely excellent. Very, very good indeed. Especially love this. Just the right uh, tone, just the right language. Really, really good letter. Well done, you. Okay, green energy. This is good. Great area for vocab. Here we go. Energy. So, green energy is becoming more prevalent. Some argue they reduce costs, so we want to talk about this, and others talk about this threat. Okay. Energy experts throughout both the rich and poor nations have debated the benefits and drawbacks of renewable energy. Some believe it would bring benefits to the national economy and the environment because of its lower market price and less pollution. Personally, I strongly disagree. Okay, so energy experts throughout both the rich and poor nations. Why don't you just, because this is quite long, the paraphrasing is great. Obviously, you're doing a good job here, but why don't you just put global energy experts have debated? So you would forget this. Yeah, I'll underline it, which means we'd cut it. Global energy experts have debated the benefits and drawbacks of renewable energy. And while you need to connect this, I think, while some believe it would bring broad benefits, yes, so add that in. Okay, and I think cut that just because I don't need all this little bit. You just like use one word and then it's just more tidy. a lower market price. I strongly disagree. This essay will argue that sustainable energy might fail in securing national energy supply due to high dependency on weather and unstable market price. Excellent. Prices, excellent. You've absolutely understood that very, very well. Lovely vocabulary already. Sustainable, renewable, great work. On the one hand, there's ample evidence that green energy could be cost-effective and environmentally friendly. Excuse me. The central reason behind this is twofold. Now, this is from the template. I think you can lose this. I think you can maybe just take out twofold. The central reason behind this, the central reasons. Why don't you? Okay, suggestion. The central reasons behind this are, firstly, okay, just to amend it a little bit, make it more you. The central reasons, so put in an S, behind this are, firstly, energy sources such as wind and ocean do not pollute our environment with carbon or other toxic gases that are produced by fossil. Secondly, compared with the price of fossil, so instead of saying fossil, why don't you say oil and gas? That's what that is. That involve, come up with a price that involve, don't need that, labour costs by mining. The price of sustainable energy only covers the cost of infrastructure consumption, and this could be offered. Here you want a passive, could be offered to the market, and then the idea is by the companies, so you know it's a passive. That's your test of if it's a passive. Don't write that, but that's the test. Be offered to the market at a lower price. For example, recent research demonstrated the market supply of solar is only half of oil. Okay, now not only half of, you have to say half that of. Okay, is that of oil, or is only. You'd have to say no, you can't use only. It doesn't work. You have to say this is half that of oil. Okay, it's a strange English, but that is the correction for that. On the other hand, the security concern of national energy supply, I would say plural there, cannot be underestimated. This is because almost all sustainable energy sources are very vulnerable to wind and climate occurrences, and thus production might be always, might be significantly, might be frequently, maybe frequently would be better, disrupted. For instance, a recent study by the Chinese government, I would say, has shown that if an area kept raining for a long time, the majority, if an area can't keep raining, if an area experienced significant rain, an area can experience rain, but an area can't rain itself. Yeah, the majority of solar power could not produce. Yeah, absolutely. Consistent with it is this market price could be more likely to fluctuate infinitive because of unreliable production. Thus, it's possible to state beyond that green energy might not be a good way. Yes. Now, we've used this national energy supply quite a lot to secure sufficient power for the country. So don't repeat yourself. If you see you are repeating, make sure you say it another way. So this is another way of saying that. Okay? To conclude, from the arguments examples given, I firmly believe, although renewable energy has its advantage in offering lower market price and making our environment healthier, national energy supply, so again, yeah, could not be secured, could not be guaranteed. So again, use a different word, as sustainable energy highly depends on the climate and leads to a fluctuating market price. Good. What a very nice essay there. It's really neat and really tidy. You've covered all the main points. You've developed it very well. Really, really impressed with that. Also, extremely good vocabulary. Well done. Just watch out for making sure you paraphrase yourself. Okay, make sure when you read it through at the end, you're not repeating the same words all the time. Okay, Hongyan, that's great. Really good work. We can keep on going together because you have an extra, you are able to purchase, sorry, extra essay pack if you'd like to keep going. This is a really good price just for people who've done the course. So then that gives us, I think, 9 more essays together, which would be really good. So have a look at the link, and thank you so much for working so hard. Well done.